Hello friends, today we are going to see dimensional modeling, that is design of a data warehouse using star schema and snowflake schema. With this example we will see this how to design star schema and snowflake schema. Design a data warehouse for a company with three dimensions, namely location, item and time, and a major count of number of products sold. Design star schema and snowflake schema. First we will see how to design a star schema. To design a star schema, we will have one center fact table and remaining dimension tables. So this is our fact table, that is sales fact table. This is company's data warehouse, so our fact is sale. We are interested in sales. So we have three dimensions, namely location, time and item. In location we have location ID, then country, state, city and area. This is called concept hierarchy or granularity, that I will explain later. So this is one dimension, location. Other dimension is a time, means when that product is being sold, which year, which month, day, on which date and at what time that product is sold. Then which product is sold, that is item ka information is there in the item dimension, item ID, item name, size and supply. So these are dimensions and this is fact table. In fact table we will have primary keys of all dimension tables. These primary keys are called surrogate keys in the data warehouse. So all primary keys will be there in the fact table, and one major is there, that is number of products sold, number of products, number of items sold. This is quantitative measure and which is very important in the fact table. Means we will have in the fact table we will have primary keys of all the dimension tables plus major, a fact, measurable fact, that is number of products sold, number of products sold. So that we have to include in the fact table. So this is our star schema. So why it is called star? Because in the center we have fact table and at the corners we have dimension tables. So fact table contains actually surrogate keys of every dimension and a major. So this is all about star schema. Now we will see snowflake schema. This is extension of star schema. In star schema we have fact table, we have dimension tables. Here also we have dimension table. Then one attribute of one dimension we have expanded further, that is supplier. This supplier dimension, this supplier attribute of item, we have taken for that supplier one more dimension. So this supplier will have supplier ID, S name, S address and S contact number. So this is snowflake schema. In snowflake schema we can have dimension table connected to other dimension table. So this supplier ID we will take as a surrogate key in this dimension table. So this is same as our star schema. Only what changes we have done is this supplier, for supplier we have taken one more dimension and we have expanded, means detailed information we have kept in the supplier dimension. So star schema does not have, what is difference between now star schema and snowflake schema? Star schema does not have normalized dimensions, snowflake schema have normalized dimensions. So in star schema we don't have the other dimensions connected to the dimension, but in snowflake schema we have dimensions which are connected to the dimensions. So again this fact table will be same. In fact table we'll have surrogate keys of all dimensions, primary keys of all dimension, LID from location ID, TID from time and IID from item, and this is number of product, this is major, this is fact in which we are interested. So this is all about your snowflake schema. Now we'll see factless fact table. In factless fact table, we will have again fact table, center fact table and dimension tables, right? In factless fact table only we will have primary keys, or you can say surrogate keys of all the dimensions without any major. Means if you observe this star schema is related to leaves of the employees. So here we have employee dimension, here we have leave type dimension, and here one more dimension we have as a time. Now leave is my fact table. In fact table, leave fact table, I have primary key of time, that is TID, that is surrogate key of time you can say, then EID of the employee, LID of the leave type, and there is no major here in the fact table. There is no fact in the fact table. That's why it is called factless fact table. So only surrogate keys of all the dimension tables are present in the fact table. So fact table without any quantitative measure is there in the factless fact table. Fact table only will have a primary key of all dimensions. Fact table only captures in which situation will require factless fact table. When we want to capture events that happen only at information level, means we want to capture only events, we don't want any calculation, but not included in the calculation level. We don't want any major, numeric major here in the fact. We just want to capture the events, that at what time which employee has taken which type of leave. This only we want to capture. We don't want to calculate number of leaves and all. So for that, to capture events, to capture information, this factless fact table is used without any major. Now next question comes, that is why dimension table is wider and fact table is deeper. Why dimension table is wider? Wider means dimension table will have more columns, whereas fact tables will have more rows. Deeper means fact table will have more rows and dimension table will have, will have more columns. If we see this example, the star schema example, here if you observe, in dimension table will have this columns, LID, country, state, city, area, more details are there. So number of columns are more. Here also we have year, month, day, hour, we can add minute, second, many things we can add as a column in the dimension table. So as we increase number of columns, as we increase the more detailed information in the dimension table, number of columns will be increased. Therefore dimension tables are wider. As compared to dimension table, this fact table will have only surrogate keys and one major, one or two majors. So compared to dimension table, fact table will have less number of columns but more number of rows, because we have fact included, measurable fact included in the fact table, but very less detail is included in the sales table. Only primary keys or surrogate keys we have included in the fact table. Therefore fact table is what is deeper. So that's why we call fact table as a deeper and dimension tables are wider, because we have more detailed information in the dimension table compared to fact table. Now we will see the concept of granularity of data. Granularity of data, or you can say concept hierarchy in the data warehouse. Granularity of data means, suppose in the location we have country, state, city, area, building number, house number. These are granularity, level of granularity is increasing here. So here we have less detailed data. Here more detailed data, more detail, level of detail is going to increase as we are increasing the granularity of our data. So at this higher level, our granularity or detail of information is less, but here our information, our granularity of data, our detail, information detailing is more, because we know detail everything about that, means starting from country to house number. If you only keep these two values, country and state, so we will have less detailed information about location, that is only country and state. We don't know detailed information, what is city, what is area in that city, what will be the building number, what will be the house number. We can't get detailed information. So to keep detailed information, we should have concept hierarchy, or we can say granularity of data. Same way, one more example of granularity. Here less detailed information. The item is sold in the year 2019, but in which month, which week, what date, at what time, at what hour, what minute, what second. So detailed information we can store if we use concept hierarchy or granularity of data. So this granularity of data we include in the dimension table to keep detailed information. So this every level is nothing but one column in your dimension table. So as you increase granularity of data, as you increase detailed information, your number of columns will be increased. Therefore your dimension table will become a wider and wider. This is all about your star schema and snowflake schema.